Welcome to the one place where the drive to create aligns perfectly with the goal of succeeding. I'm Ignacio Ayago, CEO of Whale Analytics, and today we're going to tackle a topic that no one in the trading industry wants to talk about: empty boxes. Because, let's be honest, how many times have you bought a so-called miraculous trading solution that turned out to be nothing but smoke and mirrors? So, let's get started. Let's be honest, if you've been in the world of investing for a while, you're probably all too familiar with the pattern. Earn 10,000 euros from home. No prior knowledge needed, just 15 minutes a day. The secret Wall Street method. You don't even need to use your own money, I'll lend you mine. And when you buy in, boom, an empty box. A generic PDF, a bot that doesn't work, or worse, strategies ripped straight from free YouTube videos or internet summaries. Look, I'm not here to discredit anyone, but let's call things as they are. Would you trust me to renovate the bathroom in your house? No. Would you let me fix your car? Please, no. It would probably explode before it even made it out of the garage. Why? Simply because I'm not a professional in those areas. And that's fine. It's no big deal. I take my car to the mechanic myself because I value my life, the safety of my family, and everyone who rides in my vehicle. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, why do you trust your money to gurus who, just 6 months ago, might have been selling vacuum cleaners door to door? This is where we have a problem, a real problem. 99% of the online trading content out there is created by people who have never managed capital professionally, lack any real financial training or certifications to prove it, and essentially make their living by selling courses, not by investing or from the results of their investments, no matter how much they want us to believe otherwise. And this is basically like me trying to sell mechanics courses without knowing anything beyond changing a tire, filling up the gas tank, and adding windshield washer fluid. It would be complete madness. Totally true, and I'm sure you'd agree with me. In the end, when you're unwell, you go to the doctor. You don't go to your neighbor to prescribe you medication. Ultimately, it's about recognizing that everyone has their area of expertise, and we should always turn to professionals when we want results, tools, and professional knowledge. Unfortunately, when we're new to this, we lack the criteria or objectivity to make informed decisions, and we often fall for these kinds of things. At Whale Analytics, we've been in the markets for 18 years, not 18 months, not since the last bull market. 18 years managing real capital, investing, battling the market every single day, working with real clients, and delivering auditable results. We have spent 18 years developing both training programs and software tools within the technological world, dedicated and focused on data analysis for investments and financial markets. And many of you might ask, what makes Whale Analytics different? Well, here comes the revolutionary part and the reason you're watching this video. While others sell empty promises, empty boxes, we do something no one else dares to do. We let you try before you buy. Yes, you heard that right. A full demo of OrionONE. I'm going to show you how to download it right here and now, so you can register and use it completely free. Not a limited version, not a pre-recorded video, not a PDF or an ebook filled with nonsense you don't care to hear. A full demo of OrionONE, the product we've developed for retail investors. A real tool working with real data that you'll be able to test for yourself. And why do we do this? It's very simple. Because we have nothing to hide and a lot to prove. Here, you can see a comparison, a striking comparison that many of you are probably already familiar with. So, we're just going to make a quick comparison, and then you'll be able to register and see it for yourselves. On the left, We have the typical empty box, the typical trading bot, the typical training program where you end up learning more in the introductory webinar than in the actual course. In the end, what we're buying is a concept, an idea, a result, without even knowing what's inside the box. We buy the training. We buy the bot because they promise us results. They promise it will do something. But until we buy it, open the box, and uncover it, we don't see what's inside. And at that moment, what we usually find is smoke. Because in the end, it's just recycled PDF content. A Telegram group with questionable signals. No, not just questionable, but outright illegal. Regulated by the CNMV and explicitly prohibited. Many of these groups, if you searched for them on Google, would be labeled as financial scams by the CNMV itself. In the end, this leads us to losses and frustration. There's no great mystery here. If you take your car to be fixed by your neighbor, and it just so happens that your neighbor isn't a mechanic, chances are they won't fix your car properly. You'll either end up with the same problem or, worse, with an additional issue. And that's exactly what happens when you don't turn to professionals. But we're here to bring you the solution. OrionONE, along with a demo so that starting today, right now from this very video, you can begin using it with real content, a real AI, processing millions of data points for you. It will provide you with results that allow you to make professional, real, informed, and therefore intelligent decisions. The difference essentially is that we don't sell smoke. We don't promise results. We sell technology, proven technology, technology designed to empower you. And here's the thing, let's get to it, because this is what you're here for. How can you access the OrionONE demo? Well, it's very simple. Step 1, because the process is ridiculously straightforward. Just go to the website whaleanalytics.tech. I'll leave the link in the description anyway, so you can click and be taken directly there. Once on the site, head to the top section where it says Purchase and click on it. This will take you straight to the subscription plans for OrionONE. At the bottom, you'll see a little green button that says Try OrionONE with no commitment. Experience our market analysis for 7 days. No credit card, no obligations. Above that, you'll find the annual plan's $395 for a full year of use. But as I said, we're here so you can check out the free demo. Click on Try for Free. Here, you simply click, enter your email, validate it, and you're automatically logged in. Once inside, you'll be taken to a screen like this, the OrionONE dashboard. And what can you do here? Well, you can do everything. A 7-day demo where you'll have full access to all features. If we start over here on the right-hand side, you'll see the top 5 markets for stocks, forex, cryptocurrencies, sectors, and commodities, all generated by our scanner. This scanner updates every week, every Monday morning at 8 a.m., providing the top 5 markets with the highest growth potential for the coming days. It also updates daily throughout the week, as some markets may climb higher in the rankings or drop lower. On the right-hand side, you'll find the OrionONE Assistant. You can interact with it for up to 10 queries, allowing you to test it, engage with it, and see how it responds. In the central section, you'll see the KPIs, key performance indicators, that you can fully customize. You already have dashboards for stocks, forex, cryptocurrencies, sectors, and commodities, as well as custom dashboards that you can tailor entirely to your preferences. You simply click on Edit Dashboard, remove the KPIs you don't need, click Add, and add new ones, however you like. This is your tool and you can customize it to suit your preferences. And you might say, but I don't know how to use it or how to personalize it. No problem, you have the OrionONE Assistant. You can ask it what each of these KPIs is for, and it will explain. For example, I already asked it here, what is the Executive Summary KPI for? And it explained it to me. The Executive Summary KPI, which, by the way, has a video on the channel explaining it, and we're constantly uploading video tutorials for all the KPIs, is designed to provide a clear and concise overview of the current state of the market you're analyzing in OrionONE. It displays various metrics right there. I could keep asking it questions, keep extracting more information, If we go over here to the left side, we have the analysis panel. Here you'll find several markets. For example, I'll select Chile and click on Analyze with OrionONE. The analysis process begins, it picks it up, and it starts displaying it here on the left side. Now it's going to generate the report. The only difference between the demo version and the full version is that in the full version, you can select any market you want in the Choose Market section. In the demo version, however, there are 5 predefined markets that are randomly selected each week. They're not the best markets. They're not the worst. They're not average. They're simply 5 markets we select randomly each week so you can try it out. Why don't we let you choose the market? Surely someone might say, but why don't they let me pick my favorite market? What kind of demo is this? Well, it's very simple. Computational capacity and the operational cost of the tool. If 1,000 users accessed the demo and each requested 5 of their favorite markets, that would mean 5,000 requests we'd need to process on servers with high computational demands. This would result in a significant cost, which would force us to raise the product's price for the rest of the customers, just so demo users could try it for free. And that's just how things work. It's the same everywhere in the world. For instance, when you're walking down the aisle at Carrefour and they hand you a free piece of cheese, it's because the person buying the cheese is already covering the cost of your free sample and everyone else's. That's how it works. But we don't want to do that. We want to lower the price, reduce acquisition costs, and provide advanced technology at the lowest possible cost. Why? Because this is for the retail investor, the everyday investor like you, like me, like all of us, and we have the right to this financial democratization. So, what we do is select 5 markets, and those who join the demo trial get access to those 5 markets. This way, we handle 5 analysis requests instead of 5,000. It's a way for us to offer the free trial so you can test it, analyze, and use it completely as normal. These are real markets after all. If you go to TradingView right now and search for OMAB, you'll find OMAB. It's a real market, and you can check its current price. For example, I'm looking at the analysis I have here, and as you can see, it shows me data up to today, May 31st. There, I have the prediction, the reliability score at the top, the volatility, the recession indicator, and even a suggested strategy for this market. I also have the months of seasonal profitability accumulation and the economic cycle. In other words, I can do everything. I have everything, absolutely everything, right here. It's just that unfortunately, we can't offer a way for you to choose your favorite market in the demo trials. However, we want to let you try the tool so you can decide for yourself, and this is the way we can do it, without increasing the cost of the license. But as I was saying, these are real data points. You simply go, request the market analysis, and it generates the report for you. Once you have the report with the analysis here and the KPIs for the market right there, you don't need, just like with the standard OrionONE, you don't need to request this report every single day. You request it once, and it provides the technical analysis here, along with the report containing the KPIs. These are analyses based on many years, on countless data points, literally thousands upon thousands of data points. So, it doesn't matter if 4 or 5 days go by, or 6, 7, 2, 3 weeks. The analysis won't change much unless something major happens, some significant event that we'd want to include in the report. In that case, we'd reanalyze the market, and that's it. Otherwise, you'll already have the market analysis here, and this report will remain valid for the entire week. That said, you can now see how it works, how simple it is. And here comes the next part. Many of you are probably looking at this tool and perhaps coming from past experiences. I know how it feels. I mean, I myself have also been a victim of empty promises. When I started in trading many years ago, before I became a professional, got certified, completed my studies, and went through my whole process, I was like most people. And by like most people, I mean that I too fell for empty promises, and I have to admit it. It's a process you go through when you're just starting out, when you don't know any better, and you approach things with a certain, well, not exactly naivety, but without imagining that someone could do certain things because you yourself wouldn't. And that makes it easier to fall for certain types of training programs or marketing strategies that are ultimately designed and fine-tuned to manipulate our minds and push us psychologically toward making a purchase. In the end, it's a process that's very hard to escape from, one way or another. Sooner or later, we all fall for something. That's why I know how it feels. I too have been a victim of empty promises. That financial pain you feel when you realize you've been deceived. I understand it perfectly. And for us, the team at Whale Analytics, for the professionals here fighting every day, committed to the trading community and to delivering results for our users, it hurts even more when those of us who work honestly in this field are lumped together with everyone else. In the end, the innocent pay for the guilty. When you give your best, when you commit to delivering real results, and yet people still distrust you because of certain scammers, it's frustrating. If you've ever been in a situation where you've had to pay the price for someone else's wrongdoing, even though you had nothing to do with it, then you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. But you know what? Ignorance may be bold, but transparency is powerful. That's why we do what we do. And that's why we've designed this system, to give you access to a demo account so you can see it for yourself. And here comes a challenge for you, one that I'm proposing, and it's this. Don't believe me. Don't believe my promises. Don't believe in OrionONE, and don't believe in Whale Analytics. Simply try it for yourself. Open a demo account now. Use it for 7 days. Analyze the real markets we provide and make real decisions. Open a demo account and make decisions using OrionONE's analysis. Track your progress, monitor it, and when you see the difference between what you've likely already tried or those empty promises out there and a professional tool like the one we're offering here at Whale Analytics, then, and only then, decide. Because at Whale Analytics, we don't sell dreams, we sell results. So, I'm leaving the link in the description for you to open your demo account. And always remember, the transparency that trading needed is Whale Analytics. So, best regards to everyone, and good luck with your trades.